This is Mental Forge, where weakness burns and warriors are built. Imagine closing your eyes tonight, sinking into the warmth of your bed, and knowing that as you drift into sleep, your mind is actively attracting wealth-pulling prosperity toward you with the same certainty as the tide pulls the moon's silver glow across the night sky. Picture waking up each morning not only refreshed, but unmistakably different. Your thoughts sharper, your confidence magnetic, your actions aligned with abundance. This is not just wishful thinking. It is the reality that awaits you when you train your mind to attract money while you sleep. Tonight, you are about to embark on a journey that will rewire your beliefs, ignite your purpose, and install what I call wealth-attracting mental software, deeply rooted in both ancient wisdom and modern science. If you stay with me, you will discover how legendary thinkers, self-made millionaires, and visionaries throughout history have unlocked the hidden powers of the mind to build fortunes, reshape destinies, and leave a legacy that endures for generations. But more importantly, you will learn to do it yourself, starting tonight. Let me begin with a bold truth. Money is not just earned. Money is attracted. Wealth is not simply a number in your bank account. It is a reflection of the beliefs you hold, the thoughts you nurture, and the identity you claim. Every financial breakthrough, every fortune ever built, began in the mind. The world's greatest fortunes, from the steel empire of Andrew Carnegie to the electric vision of Thomas Edison, were not simply products of hard work or luck. They were the results of deeply programmed beliefs, relentless focus, and a commitment to acting boldly in the direction of one's dreams. Tonight, I promise you transformation. By the end of this journey, you will not only understand the principles that have created millionaires and visionaries for centuries, but you will also have practical, powerful, actionable exercises to train your mind, even as you sleep, to attract money, abundance, and opportunities beyond your wildest imagination. But first, let me ask you, what do you believe about money? Do you see it as scarce, hard to earn, reserved only for the lucky or the ruthless? Or do you see it as energy flowing, abundant, attracted to value, drawn to purpose and certainty? Your beliefs are the gatekeepers of your reality. Tonight, I will help you change them forever. Throughout this experience, I will draw upon timeless wisdom from the world's most influential books on wealth and achievement works like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz, and The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. I will share the psychological secrets that modern neuroscience has uncovered about the subconscious mind, habits, and identity. And I will weave in the stories of giants Henry Ford, who turned imagination into industry, Benjamin Franklin, whose habits built a nation and a fortune, and Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, who mastered his mind to master his world. We will explore how bulletproof belief systems are built, how fear is conquered through repetition and vision, and how the subconscious mind can be rewired with power and purpose. You will discover why the wealthiest people on earth are not the ones born into privilege, but those who have trained their minds to be decisive, focused, and anchored in unshakable identity. So, as you listen, allow yourself to relax. Let your conscious mind drift, and open your subconscious to receive new instructions. Tonight, you will be programming the most powerful computer in the known universe, your own mind, to become a magnet for money and opportunity. Before we continue with this powerful principle, take a moment to subscribe for more transformational insights. If this resonates with you and you want more life-changing content like this, make sure to subscribe. Your journey to abundance is just beginning, and you do not want to miss the steps that will follow. Let us begin by understanding the root of all wealth: the mind. The ancient philosopher James Allen once wrote, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." This single line, quietly powerful, has echoed through the centuries, shaping the lives of millionaires, inventors, and leaders. You see, the mind is not merely a passive observer, it is an active creator. Every thought you think, every belief you hold, is a blueprint laid down in the subconscious, shaping your actions, your habits, and ultimately, your fate. Consider this: the subconscious mind does not sleep when you do. While your conscious thoughts fade into dreams, your deeper mind is wide awake, absorbing, interpreting, and acting on the instructions you have given it throughout the day. Most people let this process happen by accident, allowing negative beliefs, doubts, and fears to run unchecked, programming their minds for lack and limitation. But you are about to do things differently. You are about to take conscious control. From this moment on, I invite you to see your mind as fertile soil. Every thought is a seed. Plant seeds of abundance with intention, and your subconscious will work tirelessly to grow them into reality even as you sleep. This is not fantasy. Modern psychology and neuroscience have proven that the mind can be trained, rewired, and optimized through repetition, focus, and emotion. To illustrate, let us look at the story of Henry Ford. Before he became the titan of industry, Ford was simply a farm boy with a dream and a relentless belief in his vision. He faced ridicule, bankruptcy, and repeated failure. But through it all, he held one unwavering conviction: that he could build a car for the masses. Every night, Ford would visualize his success. He would see the Model T rolling off assembly lines, imagine the faces of satisfied customers, and feel the pride of accomplishment as if it were already real. He programmed his mind for success, and his subconscious responded by guiding his actions, summoning ideas, and attracting the right people into his life. The result? Ford transformed not just his own destiny, but the world's. This is not just history, it is your opportunity. The same mental software that powered Ford's rise is available to you, right now, tonight. The key is to learn the principles, install them into your subconscious, and let them work for you while you sleep. Throughout this journey, you will learn how to build unshakable confidence and bulletproof belief systems that attract wealth. Replace fear with faith through repetition and crystal clear vision. Rewire your subconscious mind with power, purpose, and prosperity. Make decisions with clarity and focus, rooted in a new, wealth-attracting identity. Develop the mental discipline and self-mastery of the world's greatest achievers. Think strategically, act boldly, and become unstoppable in your pursuit of abundance. You will also discover the ethical foundation of true wealth, integrity, purpose, and giving back. For money without meaning is empty, but abundance, anchored in character, becomes a source of lasting joy and freedom. To get the most from this experience, I invite you to listen deeply, not just with your ears, but with your heart and your imagination. Picture yourself as the hero of your own story, standing at the threshold of transformation. See the doors to abundance opening before you. Feel the shift in your energy as you begin to align your beliefs, your identity, and your actions with the wealthy, purpose-driven life you deserve. Now, let us take a brief look at the core ideas we will be exploring tonight. First, the power of belief. Every fortune begins as a belief, a deep, emotional conviction that what you desire is possible and that you deserve it. We will uncover how to install this belief at the deepest levels of your mind. Second, the science of the subconscious. You will learn how your subconscious mind works, how it can be programmed for wealth, and how to harness its power while you sleep. Third, the habits of millionaires. We will break down the daily rituals, thought patterns, and decision-making secrets of the world's wealthiest people and how you can adopt them, starting tonight. Fourth, the law of attraction and action. You will discover how to combine the magnetic power of intention with bold, strategic action to create unstoppable momentum. And finally, the blueprint for lasting abundance. We will craft a personalized, step-by-step plan to install wealth-attracting mental software into your subconscious, so you continue attracting prosperity long after this session ends. Are you ready to begin? Are you prepared to let go of old beliefs and step into a new identity? If so, let us move forward. As we proceed, remember, this is not just information, this is transformation. Every principle, every story, every exercise is designed to rewire your mind and ignite life-changing action. Listen with intention, participate fully, and prepare to witness the power of your own mind unleashed. If this resonates with you and you want more life-changing content like this, make sure to subscribe. Together, we are about to write a new chapter in your story, a chapter filled with confidence, purpose, and abundance. Let us now dive into the first core block, rewriting beliefs about money, drawing from both ancient wisdom and modern science, and installing the mindset of a wealth magnet. To begin transforming your financial destiny, you must first address the roots of your beliefs about money. Imagine your mind as a grand palace, with each room representing a belief, a memory, or a habit. Some rooms are filled with light, possibility, and hope. Others are shrouded in shadows, doubts, fears, and limitations that were never truly yours, but handed down through generations, absorbed from parents, teachers, and society. The very first step is to open the doors to those shadowy rooms and flood them with new understanding. Consider this. No one is born believing they are undeserving of abundance. As children, we look at the world with wonder, expecting good things, open to opportunity. But over time, we accumulate stories about struggle, scarcity, and lack that slowly become the wallpaper of our minds. Tonight, you will begin to strip away those old stories and install new, empowering beliefs. Let us turn to the story of Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest men of the 20th century. Carnegie was born into poverty in Scotland, immigrated to the United States with nothing, and began working in a cotton factory as a child. His family struggled, his circumstances were bleak, and yet within him burned a vision so clear that it defied external reality. Carnegie did not let his environment dictate his mindset. Instead, he filled his mind with visions of prosperity, read voraciously, and sought out mentors who could help him reimagine what was possible. Carnegie's secret was simple, yet profound. He believed that wealth begins in the mind. He famously commissioned Napoleon Hill to study the world's most successful people and distill their principles into the timeless work, Think and Grow Rich. From Carnegie's example, we learn that your circumstances do not define you, your beliefs do. Now, pause and reflect. What beliefs about money have you inherited? Do you catch yourself saying, money does not grow on trees, or you have to work hard for every penny? While effort and ethics are crucial, these beliefs can trap you in a cycle of struggle. Instead, ask yourself, what if money is attracted to value, creativity, and purpose? What if prosperity flows to those who expect it and act boldly? This is where the science of the subconscious comes in. According to Joseph Murphy, author of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, your subconscious acts on the beliefs you impress upon it, whether positive or negative. If you consistently tell yourself, I am worthy of wealth, I attract abundance, I create value, your subconscious begins to filter your reality to match those instructions. Opportunities seem to appear, your energy shifts, and you become a magnet for prosperity. So, how do you begin this reprogramming? Here are 3 practical steps you can start tonight. First, write down your current beliefs about money. Be honest and specific. Then, challenge each one. Ask yourself, is this absolutely true? Or is it just a story I have accepted? Replace each limiting belief with an empowering one. For example, change, money is hard to get, to, money flows easily to me when I serve others and act with purpose. Second, use the power of repetition. Just as a path is formed in the forest by walking it over and over again, so too are neural pathways in your brain strengthened through repeated thoughts and affirmations. Each night before sleep, repeat your new beliefs out loud, with emotion and conviction. Feel them as reality, not just words. Third, visualize your abundant future as if it is happening now. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and see yourself living with financial freedom. Imagine the details, the home, the experiences, the ways you give and receive. The more vivid your vision, the more powerfully your subconscious will accept it as truth. Remember, the mind does not distinguish vividly imagined experiences from actual reality. This is why athletes like Michael Jordan and Serena Williams use visualization to achieve peak performance. You can do the same to attract wealth. Let us anchor these ideas with another story this time. The remarkable journey of Benjamin Franklin. Born into a modest family, Franklin had little formal education, but he possessed an insatiable curiosity and a relentless drive to improve himself. He believed in the power of habits that small, consistent actions, repeated daily, could transform a person's life. Franklin created a virtue chart, tracking his habits and progress each week. Through this method, he cultivated discipline, integrity, and an entrepreneurial mindset that led to inventions, wealth, and leadership. The message is clear. wealth is not an accident. It is a byproduct of disciplined thinking and intentional habits. So, what habits can you begin tonight to install wealth-attracting mental software? Start by setting a clear intention before you sleep. Say to yourself, "Tonight, as I rest, my mind absorbs and installs beliefs that attract abundance. My subconscious works for me, drawing wealth and opportunity into my life." Repeat this as a nightly ritual. Over time, you will notice subtle shifts, your confidence growing, your creativity flourishing, your decisions aligning with abundance. Another powerful practice is gratitude. Each night, list 3 things you are grateful for, especially financial blessings, no matter how small. Gratitude primes your mind to notice and attract more of what you appreciate. Now, let us weave in the wisdom of The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. Wattles teaches that the universe is abundant and that anyone, regardless of background, can attract wealth by thinking in a certain way, a mindset of faith, purpose, and gratitude. He wrote, "You must form a clear and definite mental picture of what you want. You must hold this picture in your thoughts, with the fixed purpose to get what you want, and the unwavering faith that you do get what you want. This is not about magical thinking, it is about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you wish to create. Your mind becomes the architect, your beliefs, the blueprint, your actions, the builders. To make this practical, tonight, before you sleep, create a mental movie of your abundant life. Play it in your mind, rich in detail and emotion. See yourself succeeding, providing value, making wise decisions, and enjoying freedom. The more you do this, the more your subconscious will accept it as reality and guide you toward making it real. Let us now examine the role of repetition and self-image. According to The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz, your mind is like a magnet. What you think about most, you bring about. If you constantly worry about bills, scarcity, or failure, your mind will find ways to confirm those fears. But if you train yourself to expect success, to see yourself as prosperous, resourceful, and unstoppable, your reality will begin to shift. This is where the concept of auto-suggestion comes in, a principle championed by Napoleon Hill. Auto-suggestion is the process of feeding your subconscious positive, wealth-attracting statements, repeated with faith and emotion. Each night, as you drift to sleep, your mind is most receptive to these suggestions. Use this time to affirm, "I am a magnet for wealth. Money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. I create value, I attract abundance, and I am worthy of prosperity." Let us take a moment to reflect on the story of Thomas Edison. Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, phonograph, and countless other breakthroughs, was not just a genius, was a master of persistence and belief. Edison failed thousands of times before creating a working light bulb. When asked about his failures, he famously replied, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that will not work." His unwavering self-belief, his refusal to accept defeat, and his habit of visualizing success were the real secrets to his wealth and impact. You, too, can adopt this mindset. See every setback as feedback, every challenge as a stepping stone, every night's rest as a time when your mind quietly upgrades your mental software. Now, let us connect these timeless principles to modern science. Today, neuroscientists have discovered that the brain is neuroplastic. It can change, grow, and rewire itself throughout your life. Your thoughts and beliefs literally shape the structure of your brain. The more you practice wealth-attracting thoughts, the more you build neural pathways for abundance. Each night, as you sleep, your brain consolidates memories, processes emotions, and strengthens the connections you have focused on during the day. This is why your nightly rituals matter. If you feed your mind with fear and limitation before bed, your subconscious will amplify those messages. But if you consciously program your mind with abundance, gratitude, and purpose, your brain will reinforce those patterns, making prosperity feel natural and effortless. Here are 3 more practical steps you can implement tonight. 1. Create a wealth mantra, a short, powerful phrase that encapsulates your new beliefs. For example, "I am abundant, I am prosperous, I attract wealth effortlessly." Repeat this mantra as you fall asleep, letting it echo in your mind. 2. Practice mental rehearsal. Before sleep, imagine yourself handling money wisely, making smart investments, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. Feel the emotions of pride, security, and joy. The more real you make these experiences in your mind, the more your subconscious will accept them as your identity. 3. Surround yourself with inspiration. Place a book on your nightstand. Perhaps Think and Grow Rich, The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale, or The Millionaire Mind by Thomas J. Stanley. Read even a single paragraph before bed. Let the words of the world's greatest minds infuse your thoughts as you drift into sleep. Before we continue, remember, this is exactly why thousands of subscribers keep coming back for more. If you are ready to join them, hit that subscribe button. You are not alone on this journey. Each day, more people are awakening to the power of their minds and transforming their financial destinies. Be part of this movement. Let us now explore the connection between identity and wealth. All permanent change begins with identity. You act in alignment with who you believe you are. If you see yourself as someone who struggles with money, you will unconsciously sabotage your efforts, reject opportunities, and settle for less. But when you claim a new identity as someone who attracts abundance, who creates value, who is worthy of wealth, your actions, habits, and results will transform. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, wrote in his Meditations, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." What color do you want your soul to be? Choose abundance, gratitude, and purpose. Each night, declare your new identity. I am a wealth creator. I am disciplined, focused, and unstoppable. My mind works for me, even as I sleep. Let us reinforce this with a powerful exercise. Tonight, before you sleep, write a letter to your future self. Year from now, living in abundance. Describe your life in vivid detail, your achievements, your habits, your relationships, your contributions. Speak as if it is already true. This exercise installs your new identity at the deepest levels of your mind. Now, let us address the crucial role of faith and action. Faith is not blind, hope it is the deep, unshakable knowing that what you desire is already yours in the mind, and soon to be yours in reality. Combine faith with bold, strategic action, and you become unstoppable. Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, once said, "Believe you can, and you are halfway there." Roosevelt overcame enormous obstacles: ill health, personal tragedy, political opposition by cultivating a mindset of courage and decisive action. When you act with faith, aligned with your vision, you send a powerful signal to your subconscious. This is who I am. This is what I do. Each night, as you program your mind for wealth, also commit to taking inspired action the next day, no matter how small. Perhaps it is making a new connection, learning a skill, starting a side project, or saving a small amount. Action, no matter how modest, compounds over time into enormous results. Now, let us tie these concepts into a simple nightly routine you can adopt starting tonight. Step 1. Review your new beliefs about money. Affirm them with conviction. Step 2. Visualize your abundant future. Make it real in your mind. Step 3. Repeat your wealth mantra as you drift to sleep. Step 4. Express gratitude for the abundance you already have. Step 5. Commit to one inspired action for the next day. With consistent practice, these steps will rewire your subconscious, install wealth-attracting habits, and align your identity with abundance. As we continue, let us draw inspiration from modern psychology. Studies show that the last thoughts you have before sleep are often the first your subconscious works on through the night. This is called the primacy effect. Use it to your advantage. Instead of worrying about bills or problems, program your mind with solutions, opportunities, and gratitude. Over time, you will notice your dreams change, your mood lighten, your creativity soar. Remember, wealth is more than money. It is freedom, purpose, impact, and the joy of giving. As you attract more, you can do more for yourself, your loved ones, and the world. As we prepare to accelerate your transformation, let me remind you, before we continue with this powerful journey, take a moment to subscribe for more transformational insights. Your mind is your greatest asset. Invest in it daily, and abundance will follow. Now, let us move forward to the next segment, action acceleration, where you will discover 3 immediate actions to take. a mindset shift exercise, and a method for reinforcing your new wealth-attracting identity. Now that you have opened the doors to new beliefs, challenged old stories, and started to reprogram your subconscious, it is time to accelerate your results. Transformation is not a single event, it is a process, a journey of small, consistent steps, compounded over time. Tonight, you will take bold action, even as you sleep. The first immediate action: craft your wealth vision statement. Take out a notebook or open a document on your phone. Write a one-paragraph vision statement that describes your abundant future as if it is happening right now. Use vivid, emotional language. For example, I am living in abundance. I attract money easily and use it to create value for others. I am free, fulfilled, and generous. Every day, I take confident actions that move me closer to my dreams. Read this vision statement out loud each night before bed, letting the words sink into your subconscious. The more you repeat this vision, the more your mind will seek ways to make it real. The second immediate action: create a wealth anchor. Find a physical object, a coin, a stone, a small token that symbolizes abundance for you. Hold it in your hand each night and say your wealth mantra: I am abundant. I am prosperous. I attract wealth effortlessly. As you do this, squeeze the object gently, associating the feeling of abundance with the physical sensation. Over time, this anchor will trigger a sense of wealth and possibility whenever you touch it, reinforcing your new identity. The third immediate action: set a micro goal for tomorrow. Before sleep, decide on one small, specific action you will take the next day to move toward your financial goals. It could be saving a small amount, reaching out to a potential mentor, or learning something new about money. Write it down. When you wake, act on it immediately. Each completed action builds momentum and signals to your subconscious that you are serious about attracting abundance. Mindset shift exercise. The nightly reframe. Lay down comfortably, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Now, recall any financial worry, mistake, or limiting belief that surfaced during your day. Instead of pushing it away, thank it for trying to protect you. Then, reframe it. For example, change "I will never have enough" to "I am learning to create more every day." Change "I am bad with money" to "I am becoming wiser and more confident with money." Imagine each limiting belief dissolving into light, replaced by your new empowering thoughts. Let this new mindset settle into your subconscious as you drift to sleep. Identity reinforcement method. The wealth avatar visualization. Every night, just before you fall asleep, picture your wealth avatar, the most abundant, confident, generous version of yourself. What do you look like? How do you move, speak, and decide? See yourself making smart financial choices, helping others, and enjoying the freedom that wealth brings. Feel the pride, gratitude, and joy that comes from living as this person. Whisper to yourself, "This is who I am." The more you practice this, the more your identity will shift and your reality will follow. Remember, identity is the root from which all action grows. When you see yourself as a wealth creator, every thought, decision, and habit aligns with abundance. Integrating the action acceleration tools. Do not underestimate the power of these simple actions. Repetition creates reality. The world's most successful people, from entrepreneurs to artists to philanthropists, all use rituals, anchors, and visualization to reinforce their identities and accelerate their results. When you combine vision, emotion, and action, you create unstoppable momentum. As you practice these steps, notice how your thoughts begin to shift. Old doubts lose their power. New ideas and opportunities start to appear. You become bolder, more decisive, and more willing to take risks in pursuit of your dreams. Historical perspective. Leonardo da Vinci and the power of daily practice. Consider the life of Leonardo da Vinci, genius, whose curiosity and discipline set him apart. Da Vinci's notebooks are filled with sketches, ideas, and affirmations. He did not wait for inspiration. He cultivated it through daily practice, observation, and reflection. In the same way, your nightly rituals plant seeds of abundance that grow stronger with each passing day. Your wealth-building blueprint. To summarize this acceleration segment, remember these steps. 1. Write and repeat your wealth vision statement nightly. 2. Use your wealth anchor to connect physical sensation with abundance. 3. Set and complete a micro goal every day. 4. Practice the nightly reframe to dissolve old beliefs. 5. Visualize your wealth avatar to reinforce your identity. With these tools, you are not just wishing for wealth, you are training your mind to attract, create, and sustain it. Modern relevance, neuroscience, and the night shift of the brain. Recent research shows that the mind is most receptive to new ideas right before sleep and immediately upon waking. This is when your brain waves slow down, opening a gateway to the subconscious. By practicing your wealth rituals at these times, you multiply their effectiveness. You literally install new software into your mental operating system. Challenge for tonight. Tonight, commit to this routine. Do not let one night slip by. Consistency is the difference between a wish and a transformation. You are not just changing your thoughts, you are changing your brain, your habits, and your destiny. As we move into the closing segment, remember that your journey does not end here. This is the beginning of a lifelong process of self-mastery, growth, and abundance. Before we wrap up this life-changing journey, subscribe to ensure you never miss content that could transform your destiny. Join a community of driven, growth-oriented individuals who are rewriting their financial futures one night at a time. Let us now bring together all you have learned, reinforcing your transformation and issuing a call to action that will carry you forward. Tonight, you have taken the first steps to train your mind to attract money while you sleep. You have learned that wealth is not a matter of luck, birth, or brute force. It is a reflection of belief, identity, and daily practice. You have uncovered the secrets of history's greatest minds, drawn from timeless books and modern science, and woven them into a blueprint for your own abundance. Let us review the key insights. First, you now understand that your beliefs shape your reality. Challenge and replace old, limiting stories with empowering truths. Install new money beliefs using repetition, emotion, and visualization. Second, your subconscious mind is your most powerful ally. Use the time before sleep to program it with gratitude, vision, and purpose. Let your mind work for you, even as you rest. Third, small actions, taken consistently, create unstoppable momentum. Each micro goal achieved, each ritual practiced, reinforces your new identity as a wealth creator. Fourth, your wealth is a reflection of your identity. When you see yourself as abundant, resourceful, and unstoppable, your actions naturally align with prosperity. Fifth, faith and action must work together. Believe deeply in your vision, then take bold steps daily. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, learn, and move closer to your dreams. Sixth, wealth is not just about money, it is about freedom, impact, and the joy of giving. As you grow, remember to lift others, act with integrity, and pursue a purpose greater than yourself. Call to action challenge. Tonight, I challenge you to commit to your wealth vision ritual for the next 21 nights. For 3 weeks, practice your nightly statements. Use your anchor, set and achieve a daily micro goal, and visualize your wealth avatar. Track your progress. Notice the subtle and then the dramatic shifts in your thoughts, energy, and results. Share your journey in the comments. Inspire others with your breakthroughs. Each story adds power to this movementa community of like-minded individuals training their minds, changing their lives, and uplifting the world. Final subscription call. As we wrap up this life-changing journey, subscribe to ensure you never miss content that could transform your destiny. If this resonates with you and you want more life-changing content like this, make sure to subscribe. Together, we are building a tribe of wealth creators, visionaries, and leaders who will shape the future. Uplifting, closing statement. Remember this truth. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the architect of your reality. Each night, as you sleep, your mind works in your favor, wiring, building, and attracting the abundance you deserve. No matter where you start, you have the power to change your beliefs, upgrade your habits, and unlock a life of freedom, fulfillment, and wealth. You are unshakably confident, anchored in bulletproof belief. You are fearless, fueled by vision and repetition. You are rewired at the deepest level for power and purpose. Your faith drives you, Your focus is clear. Your identity is strong. You are disciplined, strategic, and unstoppable. You are a visionary with a definite purpose. You are morally strong, anchored in integrity. You are a lifelong learner, bold in action, and free in mind, rich in soul, abundant in results. Tonight, as you close your eyes, know this: your journey to abundance has already begun. Let your dreams be bold. Let your actions be decisive. Let your mind, even as you sleep, attract wealth, opportunity, and joy beyond measure. Sleep well, dream boldly, and awaken to a world of possibilities. Champions, your mind has been forged a little stronger today, but the real test isn't what you learned, it's what you do with it. Take action, dominate your day, and remember, we're not just building better thoughts, we're forging unstoppable lives. The forge doesn't stop, and neither do you. If this episode hit you where it counts, subscribe to Mental Forge Academy and join the brotherhood of champions who refuse to settle for ordinary. Go transform, strike while the mind is hot,